And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow. He leads the entire league in wins, and every time he grabs the ball, you expect results.
Yeah, he's coming right after hitters, Boog, setting the tone from the jump and giving his team a real chance to stack up some W's.
He's not just a pitcher, he's a gamer. Shows up every fifth day ready to compete.
That's why every rotation wants a guy like him, just flat out reliable, just like you, partner.
Ball.
Glasnow was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, center fielder.
Here's Mike Trout, fourth in the AL in RBIs.
Ball.
Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium.
We're watching a former Rays pitcher today in Glasnow. He had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded.
Let's do the flounder,
first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, Boo.
Off the plate inside. Ball three.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
That's a strike. Neto.
I think we go with the pitch.
Nobody out.
Man, 91 on the slip.
Runner takes off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I'm pretty hungry.
Runner goes again. This to center field. Pajas on the move. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Tyler Heineman. One out man at first. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell. And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. And a base hit up the middle. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Just goes down against it. Looks like it's a breaking ball, but he's so good. Went down and got it.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Big time power. He's third in the AL in home runs. Sliced hard but foul. Two on, one out. And fouled off.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him swinging for the K, but no advance from the runners.
Well, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
In the dirt. Two on, two outs. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of it.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting to start for the Angels, Reed Detmers. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. And there's one down.
Batting second.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, and one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball right now. This is a guy the lineup relies on for big-time production. He's leading the National League in home runs. Watch out when he comes to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit, takes outside. Singy, he's leading the way at the moment with the most home runs in the league.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Strike two. And there's a ball. This is downstairs, and that's ball four.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Agree.
Tucker matched a homer in his last game. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. That missed by a lot. Ball one. Man at first, one away.
Ball three.
In the dirt. Well struck left field. And that one hops the wall. Here's Ohtani flying around third. The relay throw. Not in time, he scores. And it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Max Muncy in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. There's the strike. One out and a runner at second here in game one of this three-game set. In the dirt. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Max Muncy, a two-run homer. And they add on. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
That's whipped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Freddie Freeman now. 9th in the National League in RBIs. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is gone. Freddie Freeman pops one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it, and got all of it.
One down. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. That's out number two. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Miguel Rojas. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Right through there for a strike. Swings through it for the K. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 rounds back for more of the Freeway Series. So in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not. Have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
1 up, 1 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Number 13 at the plate now. That's ball 1.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Here's Adam Frazier. In the air to left center. Hernandez settles underneath it, and there are 2 down. Here's the Angels catcher, Tyler Heineman. This one in the air center field. Pajes moving under this one. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
No.
Rushing will handle the catching duties in this one, hitting 9th in today's lineup. So far this season, his on-base percentage is right around .370. Just missed. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And there's the automatic. Ripped to right. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Mookie digs in here. First pitch misses. high fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. And it one-hops the wall. Betts into second.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Man at second.
No,
He's
that's the
just
ball.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Lined into right, 2 down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
Ball.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches.
No.
So some concern there.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
In the air, left field. Meckler on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. On to the third inning. Now it's the Angels' leadoff man, Zach Neto. Glasnow back to work.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Here comes the 0-1. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Trout takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Yeah, that's fouled off. This one smoked on its way out of here. A shot to the opposite field. His 31st home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 5-1.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And here is Nolan Schanuel. Popped up. Betts makes a nice running catch. So digging in, Jorge Soler. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. Jorge Soler goes deep. Second home run of the inning for him. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
So 2 down. Here's Joe Adele. The 1-0. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And that's off the inside edge. 3-2 now. Got him. That plays his third of the game. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-2. You're watching Angels baseball on The Show, LA. Back here at Chavez Ravine as we go to the last of the third. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
And he won around. Rule to swing. The 1-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2.
Great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
Now it's going to be Andy Pajas.
No, that's a ball.
That one out to right. Takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Freeman in the box with one away as he takes ball one. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. That one misses in the dirt. Fastball for a strike. Pulls it down, and there are two away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hernandez stands in here, takes ball one low. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Miguel Rojas at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Ball one.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering is fouled back. One run across in the frame so far here in game one of this three-game set. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Don't. Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's to third. Over to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Dodgers add one to their lead on the solo homer. It's now 6-2. Back for more of the Freeway Series. So in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Meckler with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. This one in the air, center field. Pajes in position. One away.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Number 13 now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Angels down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Out to center. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Dodgers. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And Mookie takes. That one fouled off. That misses the zone, down. And it's 2-1. Just off the inside edge. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and the leadoff man aboard.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ohtani lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time.
Ball.
And another ball. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little turn on the fastball.
Line drive, knocks it down. Gets it to first. Out. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out.
For the Dodgers, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So now with one away and a man at second. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
That's a strike.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league.
Ball, no.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Flying around third is Betts. He's safe, and the lead is up to 5. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he's...
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Reed Detmers gives way. Sam Bachman on the pitch here. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Muncy in the box now. Takes strike one. That's off the mark. And 1-1. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Stepping in, Andy Pappas. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Foul off down the right side. In the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. 2 on, 1 out. In the dirt, blocked. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1.
Yeah, babe.
Ripped to first, caught to the bag himself. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers with the run-scoring double. It's now a 7-2 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Tyler Heineman. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Heineman measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2012. 1 down. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto, the next to hit. 1 for 2.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Angels.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now here is Mike Trout. Foul ball. Glass now back to work. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Ball 2.
Neto over at first with 1 away. Breaking ball misses down and away. Here goes the runner. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. In the dirt, but kept close. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Angels,
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 3-run dinger. His second homer of the night, and they're chipping away. It's 7-5.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So 2 down. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adele. And there's the strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 70, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Scott getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Struck him out swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Angels add 3 on this blast. It's now 7-5. This is Angels baseball on the show, L.A. Back here in L.A., well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Now one missed. That one misses. So leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Hernandez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying, and it is out of here. Teoscar Hernandez the opposite way. His 13th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip.
Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. And that drops in for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. Dribbled up the third baseline. And it goes just foul. That one just misses. Full count now. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Rushing up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
A little bit. Just a touch.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Nice grab. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Betts, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. Outside low. And now 3-0. Rushing leads off first with 1 away.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Betts started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No, he held back. That's ball 4. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. In for a strike. 0-1. Still
Let me just finish this up. I'll do it quickly.
On the ground, right side. Neto for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Maybe so. That's a chip.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one ripped, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 9-5. You're watching Major League Baseball. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, number 70.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
On the ground, and that's a fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now here is number 13.
Yep.
Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're the top half of the 6th. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Didn't go. Fly ball down the line. Tucker really on his horse for it. Full extension, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
We rarely see a diving catch made on the warning track, but this just shows the commitment that he had to run this down and save extra bases. Outstanding job.
So in now for the Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Vaughn Grissom looking to drive in a run with 1 out and a runner at third. Out to short. Throw on to Freeman. Now 2 away as they get
Wow,
a
that
run
chicken was good.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Tyler
2 down,
Heineman.
base is empty. Here's the catcher to hit, Tyler Heineman. A switch hitter batting right. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Dreyer also getting ready. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll do it. To the bottom of the 6th we go.
Douglas telling me on the game here we must convene next week.
9-6. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
The distance on these is what stands out to me, Boog. Every one of those home runs has gone at least 400 feet. The batter's box is a launching pad.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Miguel Castro. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Muncy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And another ball. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball right side. Shotwell steps on the bag, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the
For
sixth.
the Dodgers, center fielder, Andy
Now at the plate,
Pajes.
Andy Pajes. On the ground, out to short. Sends it to first, and there's two away.
Up next.
And here's
for the
Freddie
Dodgers,
Freeman. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
2 down, nobody on, and it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Freeman hits it in the air. And he dropped it. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull him to second safely.
2 hits for him in this one. Both were extra bases. Got to feel good about that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Hernandez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike.
Ball 2.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And now the count filled up 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man on second, 2 down. That one lifted to left. Meckler should have this one. And that is the inning. So we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. And a swing and a miss.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And now it's filled up. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And next for the Angels, Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
For the Angels, first baseman
Nolan Shotwell will hit next. 1 for 3. Tap foul at the plate. Tying run at the plate. On the ground, could be 2. Flips it. There's one. On to Freddie. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. he swings through that one. Pitch gets away. Runner stays put at third. Here's a 1-2.
That's the ball.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. And that one is out of here. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they cut into the deficit. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing. And
new pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And the batter now, Joe Adell. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Up next for the Angels.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And up next for Los Angeles, Wade Meckler.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving, a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Oh, and 2 now.
Ball.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Hit on the ground to short. Betts. They get the force, and that is that. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now a 9-8 ball game. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
And that one is in for a strike. In the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line into right center field. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's going to be Dalton rushing. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey.
That catches the corner. In the dirt. Rojas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball,
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Leaves the yard. His 7th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 11-8.
already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Boog
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Ohtani in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
No,
nasty
outside.
backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
No question about this one. It's out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 13-8.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Pajas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Smoked on the ground a second. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long. We're at the top of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, number 13. And a foul ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 0-2. Fastball is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And it remains 2-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Next to hit,
Up
Vaughn
next for
Grissom.
the Angels, second baseman Vaughn Grissom.
And a swing and a miss there. Vesia goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That misses. Ball 1. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the
Tanner Scott into the game.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
In the air, right field. Tucker settles underneath it, and that is that. The Dodgers. Here is Freddie Freeman. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Robert Stevenson.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That one not close. Ball one. Freeman gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground, 2 ball. The flip, there's one. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Rojas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set to start the 9th in this one. Zach Neto now at the plate.
Ball.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Brusdar Graterol, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Sheehan also throwing. There's a swing and a drive. Doesn't have enough. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Outside with a breaking ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. In the air, right side of the infield. And there's one away. Mike Trout digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Checks his swing.
Did he swing?
Now an appeal to first. And he held up. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they cut it to the lead. It's 13-9.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
One down at the plate. Nolan Shotwell. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-1. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they close the gap. It's 13-10.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Tanner Scott. Digging in, Jorge Soler.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on.
Ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So it's their last chance in this one. Joe Adell getting ready to hit.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters just runs in on those hands.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Right through there, got it. That finishes the evening's action.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ballgame to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
13-10 is how it ends here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do, And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, enjoy my company, my company. Once you know what my life's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know my love is
I'm coming, babe.
magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know my little heart to give, baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you give me just a little bit of something we can work it with. But all you do is push me out.